elementary school like that, then okay, well, it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
But like I said again, we gonna make it work where it's gonna be better than if they live there and do that there. It's gonna be better next thing that you go into the next phase because that's exactly what it's gonna be. You either deal with it or you don't. And we
What
gonna
you said?
I say that's gonna be going to the next phase because that's what it's gonna be. If they was to live there and fire you, you'd be going to your next phase. And how you gonna live your life out from there? You see? But like I said again, come check it. I'm your friend to the entire whole. And if you need to let them rest of mine, hey, I done live and got the living room all nice and comfy for you. Come here and spend your 3 days, then make a move. Just you need to get your mind right. Hey, I'm like this here. It's for you, bro. But I told you, when I got 4 eyes on the show, just doing what they do. It's gonna do what it do, bro. Cause the truth is what's gonna pull a lot of people to what we doing. All we doing is getting people to realize what they should be doing. We should be just thinking about each other and coming together and making ourselves better together. And then we strong as a motherfucker. Start repenting. Watch out for the fucking rats. You did, because they're gonna all be trying to jump on ship. But the truth, we already know how to handle that there. You gotta second guess yourself. You know, who the fuck wouldn't you know? But you ain't going nowhere. They need that good energy in that
Yeah,
building.
I ain't going nowhere because they won't keep me around like I told you until they finish learning the rest of the
Well,
stuff.
but you know what that means? You know what that means?
Yeah.
Slowly, look, slowly, you walk around and be like an old fucking woman. But see, you ain't that type of person to be moving slow.
Really.
You move fast. You, see, I still see just a lot of bullshit. And in a way, it's not fair, but then it's fair. It's business. It's business. And you got people that's not fair in business. You know, I was checking out how they were saying that if you bury any of your loved ones on your land, they can't charge you property tax after that. And then they can't,
That's how my country friends are. That's what they do. They
yeah,
bury this money, man.
yeah, because then they can't never touch that land or nothing to that land because that land is y'all shit, period. That's it, that's all.
Yep.
That's all. And if you do that with your dog, nigga, your dog even was classified as one of your family members, baby. Bam! They can't touch your land. So she one of the motherfucking dogs on the fucking street, barely making it. Say that motherfucker. Shit, motherfucker might last a little longer, might die on you. But as long as you see that motherfucker, get that motherfucker enough to say that's yours now, if it die on you, plant that motherfucker in the backyard. Use that motherfucker fertilizer. Next thing you know, nobody can't touch your motherfucking land at all for nothing. No property taxes or nothing. So that's why I said I gotta go talk to my
But how do you prove that the dog was buried there? Like,
eat, eat, eat. Look, 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 look. Easy. You get death certificate and everything. Gee. When I say that paperwork is everything, and them bitches know how to shuffle it around so you don't know what you're doing if you don't know how to read through it. Oh, they gangsters. That's why I say I sent it to a whole bunch of different people. Like I sent to my little nephew again. And I ain't sent him that paper before, but I just sent it to him. I be sending him shit. And he do be looking at some of the shit and then come back and saying some shit about it. I sent him that. I told him, nigga, go read in this to this man. Because this gonna be how we make sure we keep all that motherfucking land in St. Francisville. Because I think it's a certain kind of way where you can live there and what do you call it there? Reconsume. reconsume the body and place it where you want it to be at.
Not reconsume.
Exactly.
So,
I'll come to you.
wait, what you say? When you do what?
When you reconsume the body, when you do something to the body out the ground.
When you dig it back up?
Yeah. Resume? No.
No, it's something like that. Say, you was on the tip of my tongue too. You be on the right track.
But G, I'm watching. Look, and I'm watching out for your shit because your shit too. You gotta watch out too for these motherfuckers that you just tell me about the equity you got in your shit. You got these motherfuckers that can live there and tap into your shit and take your equity out your shit, and then after you take your equity out your shit, be done sold your shit, and then when you go to pay your winning, they'll reject your payment. And next thing you know, you gotta get a goddamn lawyer to try and get your shit back. You already know what I said on Facebook about that shit. I said, this is our government allowing these funky fuckers to do this here. Or you wouldn't have to go and buy some fucking save your fucking property on app and shit to have them watching your shit. Because the government should be watching motherfuckers that's tapping and stealing shit. Not you having to buy some fucking app or some fucking other motherfucker watching your shit, then that might be the motherfucker that steal your shit. And then tell you that they can't do nothing. But then, like I said again, this little place got $1 million policy on they shit. They ever take your property, well, this shit costs more than $1 million. Probably fuck, but they got $1 million. If somebody take your property, they give you $1 million, they can't get it back. And that's a guarantee they got on that. But you know how that shit goes, G. Probably in some fine fucking print. They probably got some things says, okay, we don't do it, we just do it. Bang. As soon as this shit, that's what happened. I ain't know that. Yeah, you ain't read that. Yeah. But that's what I was saying. It's too much criminal activities going on to say that we got so many people that we paying to watch this to keep it from going on. Don't make sense. We need to cut off some of these companies now and start being able to use that money that we've been paying them companies now to pay them other companies to watch over the shit then. It's just the time right now. Hour of the week, we starting to put it together. We'll come together. It makes sense. Because hey, we ain't going for the nonsense anymore. I know I ain't. I know you ain't. And I know a lot of people like dealing with Donald Trump because Donald Trump's trying to get impatient with his people trying to get out that Epstein file because they started making it look bad like it was Donald Trump that was holding the Epstein file. And you already know the Don came straight out and said it. Don said, hey. Yep, I dealt with Epstein, then I found out that he was a creep, and then I ain't deal with no more. But you got log strips that's showing how many times Bill Bill Clinton went on the plane, and he started naming motherfuckers. G. The guy started naming people. Cause I told you, guess who don't want to let it go out now? The judge. Nah. I told you, boy, Donald be playing chess while they be playing checkers. Donald Trump wanted them to let them pick at that soul, not knowing that that's their soul. Because they had the damn Epstein file for what? 8 years? So whose soul is that? That ain't Donald Trump's soul. That's your soul. So all Donald Trump did was made y'all gotta pick one. Pick whatever snake that's gonna bite you, because one of them don't bite you. The one that's gonna deal with Obama, or the one that's gonna deal with the Epstein file. Now, pick one. Because if you want, I'll give you both of them. But pick one. They don't know which one they want. Obama already picked his already. Thank you for my apologies, Mr. Trump. Yeah, the rest of them, they got to spend for themselves. Getting out the water now. But they have shit creek, G. All the people that had everything to do with the dossiers that they made up for them to investigate Donald Trump and put all those charges on top of Donald Trump from something that never existed in the first place. Somebody made it up. That means that boy got 67 charges from them making something up on him. Do you hear me? So that man got a whole mug shot from somebody fabricating a whole lie on top of it. And he came straight out and said, Obama, you owe me one. That's funny. He said, man, he said, Obama, you owe me one. But get what somebody else said, G. But he said, Obama, you owe me one. And somebody else said, no, 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 no. Obama don't get no pass because you went through everything you got to get immunity. Obama got to go through everything that you went through so he can get him some immunity. Because it shouldn't just erase all the dirt that Obama just did. And I said, and you're right, bro. Because that'll set it up for the next president to do the same shit. You're right. Obama got to go through the same process that Donald Trump went through and let us bring out the evidence to prove if what? Obama didn't do what they say that he did. Guess what? Obama lose. Obama lose. Because everything that they made up on Donald Trump was a lie. Everything. But now they've got all the evidence that's proving that everything they made up on Donald Trump was a lie. And the liars are the ones that made it up. And now they got the proof who made it up. Obama. Hillary Clinton. Joe Biden. It's ugly for him, G, but Obama's clean as a whistle. Obama's clean as a whistle. He got immunity. They ought to do his ass like they did on that Danny Glover movie. I don't know if you remember that movie. That old funky white man after shooting that boy. It's real. I don't remember if it's real. See, I can't even think of the nigga name in the damn movie now. I think of the nigga real name. Newton. God, dog. I hate that fool. I ain't mad at stuff. I know they messed us up again in the contract bullshit. Because I had the name of the character that he played in the movie on Lethal Weapon, and I wanted to say his real name, and then couldn't think of his real name, and said, fuck it, I'll say his character name, and then couldn't think of his character name now. I'm like, I ain't that about a bitch. I could have did better just saying the character name, because I knew the name at the beginning, when I was trying to get the real name to go to the character name, and I don't have none of the names. Shit. But anyway. Boy, I was talking to myself all the time. Boy, I was talking to myself all the time. Boy, that's the money. That's the money. I was just saying, G, I was thinking of the name of the character on the Lethal Weapon movie, and I knew the name of the character, but I didn't know the name, his real name, so I wanted to go to his real name because I knew it. And then when I couldn't get his real name, I said, fuck it, I'll go back to the character name. But I went back to the character name and couldn't know that, didn't know that I needed nothing. I said, God damn, I should have said the character name the first time because I knew the character name the first time, but I wanted to say the real name. I said, damn, look how I fucked that up. But anyway, he shot him and he said, he hold up his bat, he said, immunity. I have immunity in your country. And then the Glover said, you leave my ass, motherfucker. Shot that bitch in the head. And I was saying that to say that that bitch had killed a lot of people in America. And then that boy was getting on that ship, getting ready to leave. That's when that boy said, immunity. And Glover said, yeah, you surely are gonna leave. Man, bye, bitch. That's a shame, G. How that motherfuckers from other countries that's so fucking rich, they can come over here and do shit and get away with that shit. So I'm gonna hold on no secret. Like, don't. Immunity.